What's up, crypto family? Hope you guys are having a great morning. Man, look, I believe they are about to flip the switch. That's what everything is looking like right now. The switch will be flipped. And as you guys see right now, breaking. Let me go ahead and make this bigger. Breaking. El Salvador president says they will buy one Bitcoin every day until Bitcoin becomes unaffordable with fiat currencies, family. Come on now, man. So as you guys know, Dogelon Mars did his burn. Okay, this was yesterday. The community has spoken. The DAO listened and acted. 1 trillion ELON was burned. That's what you guys see right now. So, yeah, you guys are not seeing no price movement right now. We'll take it back to the charts right quick. We'll go to ELON. We'll take it to the charts. We're not seeing no major price movement as of right now. We're sitting at 30.72, up 1%. Okay, and as you guys see this chart right here, we've been stagnant. The reason why we've been stagnant is because they are trying to do a major shakeout. So you got people who's investing in Dogelon that's leaving their bags there. But you have, just like the majority of the holders that's coming in, the new investors, they're just flipping it. But there's no such thing as flipping right now. So this just shows you manipulation at its best by the institutions. Who the hell is selling Dogelon Mars right now? You get what I'm coming from? So back to this right quick. As you guys see, shout out to Crypto Messiah. He says shakeout before the breakout. I'm not leaving. I'm not going to leave. And this is where the pressure starts. So all those diamonds that you built and gained up from those years, get ready. Get ready, because they're going to try to really scare you of suppressing the price. But then all of a sudden, when they flip that switch, it's a wrap. Shout out to Ash Crypto. He says, breaking. JP Morgan says Bitcoin has surpassed gold in its investor portfolio allocation. This is giga bullish. Come on, family. If Bitcoin already surpassed the gold and the investor portfolio allocation, this just tells you one thing. We're going to have, I'm going to be honest with you. I remember reading an article that we're going to have probably like a 3 to 4 year bull run. So you guys remember how we were dealing with the bear market for 3 or 4 years? They're saying that we may have a 2 to 3 years of a bull run. Don't quote me on it, but how everything is looking right now, I believe so. Okay. And as you guys see what Elon Musk posted yesterday, yesterday was one step closer to life on Mars. As you see, SpaceX Starship launching for the 3rd time from the gateway to Mars. Hey, look, it's about to happen. It's about to get real crazy out here. So we're over here on the Etherscan, and the holders are climbing. And I don't believe that it is showing on here yet. The circulation supply. Yeah. It's not showing the effect yet. So it's probably going to take, probably like a couple days before that happens. But family, we're the only real digital asset that had burned just $1 trillion. We may burn more, but it's about to get real wicked. Okay. Now, Bank of America, you guys got to see, a lot of these people are asking about crypto, family. Bank of America spotlights unprecedented inflows into U.S. stocks and cryptocurrencies. So they're coming to Bank of America. They're going to a lot of these banks, and a lot of their clients are asking about crypto. A lot of people have been asking about that JP Morgan coin. yesterday I was at work. Someone was telling me, they were like, yeah, I hold a couple meme coins. I said, well, what coins you hold? He was like, one of them is ELON. I definitely know that. It was he's one of the he's an owner of some hotels. Again, I'm a poker dealer, so I deal with different type of people. And he was like, yeah, I own ELON. He was like, I only spent about 50 grand on it and just left it there, but I know once this bull run happened, people who hold this token will become multi-millionaires. I said, you on the same page as me. You understand what's going on. So as you guys see, Bitcoin is at 68,000, Ethereum at 3,600. You guys already know the market is just sitting the way it's sitting right now because they want to scare a lot of these new investors. And mainly these new investors are the ones that just drop out. Okay. So we're still having more buys and sells. As you guys see here. Damn, people has been buying. Listen, I haven't seen this much buys in Dogelon for 2 years. Now people are waking up and they're like, I'm not going to miss this bull run. So I want you guys to see this video with chriscrypto.com, and he's been talking and he knows things are about to go crazy for Dogelon Mars. Not just that, he's the biggest holder of Dogelon Mars. Let me play this clip. Here we go.
Do or what they and we've been talking this morning and really all week, or maybe in the last several weeks. Obviously, Bitcoin's been on this remarkable run, as has Ethereum and so many of the other currencies. We can discuss whether they should be described as currencies or what they should be described as. But when you see this type of move, how much of this is literally just a supply-demand issue that's being created by the halving of Bitcoin, but maybe more importantly, the ETF market, and how much of it is something else, meaning it has to do with what you think the Fed is going to do or what the economy is doing or what the NASDAQ is doing?
I think the move is predominantly driven by the inflows from the Bitcoin ETFs. This is a very successful product, and there's a problem of supply side, so it has to be reflected in the price.
What do you make of this move down, though, even in the past couple of days? What is that suggestive of?
I think it's a healthy move, removing some of the leverage that is built up in the system. And what we want to avoid is sudden, super aggressive spikes. We would really like to see steady inflows into the industry, into Bitcoin and other coins that will allow us to have about 12 to 18 months.
Can you figure out, though, Chris, what's happening? Literally in the past 24 hours, we've gone from, call it $73,000 to $67,000.
Five.
Was that a function of the retail market selling actual Bitcoins, or was that institutions selling the ETF product? What do you see, given the flows that you see, actually happening behind the scenes?
Right. So we sit on a ton of proprietary data, so we can look back at what happened in 2021 cycle from retail perspective and compare it to what's happening now. Looking at the data and the intent as a signal from retail side, we are probably in December 2020, January 2021. We're seeing this kind of metrics, right? So I think this is predominantly driven by what's happening in the options market and a correction. But you have to remember that this level of volatility is actually pretty low comparing to what we've seen in previous cycles.
Right. So that's what I want to answer, Chris. Is that over? I mean, 20,000 to 3, 65,000 down to 17. Now there's ETFs. There's more mass adoption. There's more institutional if you will, ownership. Are those days over, or can we still expect 80% high to low moves for Bitcoin in the future?
I think you would see a steady ramp up, and that's what we want. And I think as the size of the market and the increasing liquidity happen, you will see less of sudden moves.
Less of that.
This is an asset that you want to hold for decades, not for days or weeks.
You hear him. This is an asset that you want to hold for decades, not for weeks. Come on, family. I know you guys are freaking bullish. I know you are bullish. Dogelon Mars is not an asset that you hold for days or weeks. But you can hold it for a decade. But I know that's most of your plan is not to hold it for a decade. You guys are ready to sell. You know what I'm saying? You guys are ready to have the generational wealth. So, you know, what I believe is this with Dogelon Mars. Like what I said, I'll sell 15% of my portfolio of Dogelon, right? Just 15%. Then I'm going to try to put it in a Roth IRA. Whereas if I need any money, I can loan against on my Dogelon Mars. You get what I'm saying? Tax-free money. Tax-free. But, you know, they're saying that the dollar is going to do away. It will do away because why would this guy here say he will buy one Bitcoin every day until Bitcoin becomes unaffordable with fiat currencies? That tells you right there. So think about that. I appreciate you guys locking in, tapping in with me. I know I haven't been dropping no videos. I've been working, you know, 12-hour shift yesterday and another 12 today. So, you know, I'll be back on it again this week. Love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.